Hello everyone and welcome back to Journey to Baby Jordan. Today I'm going to explain the video that I'm about to show to you guys about learning that our son's possible milk intolerance. We're waiting for the results, but that's what the Children's Hospital said that it was. So I'm going to backtrack to go forward so you can understand. Wednesday, me and my husband had already been discussing that he could possibly have a milk allergy because my husband had to have certain milk. And we're just thinking everything that he's going through cannot just be from eczema. Like, it's got to be something else. He was spitting up more. He seemed a little bit more fussy. It seemed like he always was having diarrhea. Every now and then he would have a thick stool. Um, and like it just seemed the colors was changing, like it was going through him too quick. It was a lot of this on our mind. I had already made a doctor's appointment that Friday. We were going to talk to the doctor about it. So I got this formula, but I was not going to try it till we read out if it's other formula. And if he didn't take, I was just going to go buy him some more. No problem. Go to the doctor Friday. She says, I think he has a milk intolerance. I want to try him on something with no dairy in it. All I could do was smile. Like, I was like, we're on the same track. I thought the same thing. I bought him some different formula. So it was not the same formula that she wanted to try. I had bought like a gold can. She wanted to try him on the purple can. If you watched our traveling video, it was that same can of milk he didn't like that she wanted us to try. So he's not drinking this milk the same way he was before, and I'm not pumping out enough breast milk, so my son has to eat. So, like I was telling her, I was going to start it Saturday. Saturday, go to my niece's birthday party. Is the video you guys seen before. Come home, try him on the other milk. Like I told her, the backup one that I had bought. She said, okay. So, I guess with him being off cow milk for a little bit of time and then giving it to him, I guess was what broke everything for him, because all this happened, we came home Saturday at 9. My husband let me get a couple hours of sleep. He woke me up at 4 a.m. Ramir's eyes and cheeks were swollen and red. He was having trouble breathing. He has not been sick at all, just every now and then a sneeze. Like, it was like I was constantly pulling mucus out of his throat. Like it was just like keeping him from breathing. So I jumped up, I'm throwing on clothes, we gotta take him to the hospital. We're getting all the stuff together. And then my husband's like, hold on, okay, let's just take a minute. Let's look at him. Let's assess him. Because we just kind of just jumped up and just went. And I'm looking at him, he is breathing better. I said, but he has that look on his face, like, I need y'all to help me, please somebody help me, like just how he looked. And so my husband was like, okay, let's go. So we went to Children's Hospital. My husband was like, we're probably going to be in here in a while. The man came over there to put the thing on his arm, went back, grabbed the phone, was talking. He kept staring me in the eyes while he's talking, and it has me nervous because I don't know what's going on. You went from trying to put a band on my son's arm to just stop and walk and grabbing the phone. And the woman comes out of triage and she's looking at him and he's like, we're going in a code something something. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And he's like, come with me. And he was like, we're going to get him back there. I don't like how he looks. And because he had been having trouble breathing, it was like a show or like a movie. Like, we went through like 3 or 4 doors and he was constantly saying, we're going in a code this and code that. And they're opening doors. And then we go in this nice size room, and 5 nurses come in and they're hooking him up to stuff, and he's just laid out on the bed, and I put my face, on the bed beside him, and I'm talking to him, and, you know, trying to comfort him. And they give him some, after a little bit, they give him some baby Benadryl. And they basically tell us that it's, you know, that he has, they said we're going to run tests, but they was like, we're most likely, we're pretty positive he has a milk intolerance. This is the milk he's going to have to drink. It was the same milk the doctor was trying to give him. Um, so I'm going to do a part 2 to this video of what he's on now and how everything else is going, or else this is going to be a long video. So the nurse comes in and she's, you know, looks real worried, which makes me feel some type of way. She's asking all these questions, you know, and I'm answering them, and she's still looking worried. And I'm looking at my husband, because the things that she's asking and how I'm saying it to her, like, you know, I'm like, maybe, you know, that I was like, she acts like she kind of don't know what she's talking about. And then an older nurse comes in, and she basically tells me that she ain't a student, but she is like a newer kind of couple years in nurse, and wasn't sure. And that her son had eczema and ended up having a milk intolerance. She said that's exactly what it is. And she told me what she ended up having to go through and how it was for her. And so he slept for a long time, and it had me so worried, and I felt so bad for having to give him Benadryl, even though that's what he needed. When I just saw like my baby could not stay awake, couldn't control his eyes, like it's almost like he's kicking a foot to try to wake up but can't really wake up. That drove me crazy. But he had relief for a couple days when he woke up. And then he kind of went to itching, but not as bad. He's having one of those spells today where he's really itching. But that's why they were telling us, they gave us a Zyrtec to give to him, because they said it will take 2 weeks to get out of his system. And that's why I want to keep this documented and put out videos, because we knew something went right, but we really didn't know. We're going to the doctor and still trying to figure stuff out. And it did take a while, and he went through all this. If I can help any parents, you know, help their child, because the child is itching, going crazy, but the parents are going through a lot too, because you're trying everything you can to help your child, and it's just like it's not enough. So I'm hoping this video, if it helps one person, we've done our job. So I will do an update to a part 2 for this, because it's going to be a little bit more talking. So let me go ahead and show you guys the video. Baby allergic reaction to some milk. Look at Daddy. Baby finally feeling better than some rest. I didn't know you can give baby that much Benadryl. We do have a chunky one. He looks so much better. Been here about 3.5 hours of children's. He's got so much relief, Lord. We haven't really got any sleep. Well, I got 3.5. Hubby had no sleep. He was watching him so I can get some sleep. This poor baby, when he did wake up, he woke up covered in bright red bumps, face red, act like he could barely breathe. And hubby brought him straight to me, and we put our stuff on and came straight to children. He's doing a lot better now, though. Dad, it's coming right for us. Relax. He has, just like his daddy, reaction to formula. And that's something his daddy had been thinking, that we needed to change formulas. And I even was talking about it, I think, in my last video. My husband. Watching TikTok to keep yourself awake. Baby feeling better though.
That one's feeding.
Look, that one's feeding.
Wow.
Is that a kangaroo?
Dad, it's coming right for us. Relax. Kangaroos are herbivores. They only eat vegetables.
Baby, you wrong. Breathe. Breathe.
They wrong. I didn't post it like that. Oh, that's real funny. They wrong.
So tired.
You do it like this, it comes out like that. Do it like this.
Baby face looks a lot better. Had him a bath, a breast milk bottle, a good nap.
Boo boo.
Boo boo. Boy, he looks so much better. You missed the camera? Your bones over here popping?
Photo ready now, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm back, B.
Hair just growing. Oh, I love seeing your eyes open. That baby was so sweepy. Yes. Yes, that baby looks so much better. Yeah, you do. Looks like your daddy. Knows his crap.
We don't know what she talking about, Johnny. I don't appreciate the talking bad to us like that.
And so what about that short that I put on here that shows you and him looking out the window being nosy?
We will see what's going on out there, because, you know, sometimes neighbors be
AKA being nosy.
nah, we gotta check on stuff.
AKA Miss Wilma, older nosy type of person.
We try to make sure we keep your house safe.
Everybody got a Wilma in the neighborhood. We still have not been asleep.
I'm gonna head back to the well right now. I'm trying
I know. Relax and chill a little bit, cause as soon as he gonna go back to sleep soon. When he do, now that you probably done woke up and you straight, I could not even go get your medicine until you woke up and was talking and had your eyes open, was trying to go off on me.
That's one do.
Alright. So that was the video. That was the same day, almost the next day. That was the same day where we went home. I literally couldn't even go get his medicine until he woke up. I had to make sure his eyes were open. He was like so out of it. But this is going to be part 1. Part 2 will be the update about how everything is going. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and I will definitely keep you updated. Thank you. Bye.